Hey guys, it's Charlie. It is June 9th, Tuesday. I wanted to talk about the Chrysler deal going on, even though it's kind of old news. Justice Ginsburg, in my opinion, did the right thing and was pretty courageous in temporarily halting this breakup and sale giveaway to Fiat of Chrysler. And, we need to ask ourselves why this deal has to happen within 30 days. Why can't it be? I mean, obviously now we know that we were lied to again about the fact that we had to have this done by June 15th because if we don't, Fiat can walk away from it. They will walk away from it if we don't get it done by June 15th. Okay, lie. Hello, Fiat came out today and said we're never going to walk away from this deal. And why should they? Why should they? They get, the best pieces of this company for nothing. Somebody's going to send me a comment saying, yeah, they got to pay this, that, and the other thing down the road. And they do, but you're talking about getting hundreds of dealerships. You're talking about getting technology that Chrysler had up front for nothing. All right? So I don't want to, I understand. Down the road, they're going to have to pay, and they will have options to buy more of Chrysler down the road. But for right now, it's a very sweet deal for them, and a very, very, very bad deal for us. And if you think that we had to rush this through in 30 days, all right, if you don't buy the Fiat's going to walk away from it story, then you might subscribe to the employees are going to be hurt story. And let me bring you up to speed, okay? Half of them are going to get fired. That's the end of it. Is it a better deal for these Chrysler workers? No, it certainly isn't a better deal for half of the dealerships. The actual people who make the sales of cars. We're going to get rid of half of them. And if you're doing any research on this, you don't even have to dig that hard because there's stories all over the internet and TV about healthy dealerships being cut loose. Companies that have been there 40, 50, 60 years, they're cut loose. For what reason? There's no logic to it, other than they want to eliminate competition between dealerships, so that when the government is running this thing, and government is running General Motors, and they cut half the dealerships away, and we have this quasi-multinational fascist corporation, if they cut their dealerships in half, they can raise the price of the vehicles because they're cutting competition out. And you're going to end up with one place to buy a car, GMAC, that's it. Even if it's a Ford, you're going to be buying it through GMAC, and you're going to be buying a mandated, multinational, fascist corporate hybrid. Yum. I can't wait to get one of them. That'll be great. So anyway, 30 days this deal has to go through, and it's so Fiat doesn't walk away from it, so the union folks don't get hurt. Okay, those are both bull crap. Why the deal has to be done within 30 days, in my opinion, is because when you do things ultra fast in the dark, okay, you can get away with, it's easier to steal things at night in the dark rather than in the day, in the broad daylight. So that's why we have gun held to our head for the first bailout, 11 hours to study the stimulus, 30 days for a Chrysler bailout, 30 days for a General Motors bailout, and everything like this is just coming down the pike, fast and furious, and nobody's taking their time. Some people are screaming, "Hey, let's review this. Let's and if you do that, then you're a partisan hack or you're a naysayer or whatever the label they want to throw on you." Now, I think that this could be all coming to an end fairly quickly, and it's a little concerning to me because I don't really like making predictions for exact times on anything, but I think that with Justice Ginsburg putting a hold on this Chrysler deal, and we'll know shortly if she's gonna just kick the can on down the road, or if she's gonna really look at it and have the Supreme Court look at it and obey the Constitution and put a hold on this thing, or if it will just be another, the Messiah says it has to happen, so it's going to happen. Anyway, with that being held up and things like this Ron Paul bill, H.R. 1207, which is extremely close to being realized. I mean, 11 more people need to co-sponsor this, and it will get pushed through the House. What the problem with all of this is, for the true powers that be, which is the band of brothers, I guess you want to call them, that truly run this country, the banks, the Wall Street banks, the Federal Reserve, the Treasury. I mean, think about it. These are people, presidents come and go. Clinton, Bush, Obama, whatever. These people come and go. They're pitchmen for the true power, which is going to be the Federal Reserve, the Wall Street banks, the Treasury. All these places, all these people, none of them are elected. None of them answer to anybody. And it isn't like you don't see, I mean, you see Paulson go from Goldman Sachs to the Treasury to the Federal Reserve. I mean, these guys they're there for life. They're groomed, they're brought up to be brought into the fold and to be power brokers of the highest order. And do you think they're going to allow some congressman from Texas, who they've done an extremely good job of financing the other side to make him look ridiculous for the last decade? You know, I mean, that's why some of the subscribers have wrote comments about, they've talked to coworkers about Ron Paul, and all they say is he's crazy, he's crazy, he's crazy. They don't know why he's crazy. They just know he's crazy. Why? Because that's what the media tells you. He's crazy. He's marginalized and belittled, and so the overall impression of Ron Paul is that he's nuts. But he's close. He's within 11 people, co-sponsors, to having it being pushed through the House. And my question is this empire of power elite going to let this congressman from Texas, let the people, the serfs of this country, look at the books of what? How dare we say to them, let us see your books? I can't see these people letting it happen. And how are you going to stop it? Well, I mean, one way to do it is, let's reverse the propaganda of economic recovery and just put the brakes on it again and, you know, tank the market again. Nothing will change except the perception of the masses. So anyway, that's just a theory I had. I know it's kind of conspiratorial, but, you know, I guess we'll find out if it's a conspiracy or if it's the truth. So anyway, that's what I got for now. Thanks, guys.